guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So here's another book review for you guys. I recently read Cinderella is Dead by Kalynn Bayron, and it is a dark vibe fantasy with queer romance. So basically it's been 200 years that Cinderella story is over, but as for the present time, teenage girls are required to attend this annual ball where men select them to marry, but if you are not selected after 3 times, you are forfeit. And this is basically what is going on. But we have our female main character Sophia, who is in love with a girl, and she doesn't want to go to the ball because she fears that she might be chosen or the girl she is in love with will be chosen. So the society is basically opposed to everything she is, so she wants to break down the constructs of the world and rule by which everyone is living, and it is not only affecting Sophia but also other women. So we have a strong female character. She is very bold and she challenges the society, the power, and she speaks up, which is what we need in a female character. This was a really good thing about this book. About the pacing, I would say that in the middle it kind of was a little bit slow, but it picked up back again super soon, so it wasn't a problem anymore. And there are a few characters that got introduced and I just loved them. The banter between two of them was so fun to read, and the twist at the end was something that I really enjoyed. And it is a fairy tale retelling, which I haven't read any before, so it was a good new thing. And also the fact that this was a dark fantasy was a surprise to me because I didn't know this going into this book. So these are some things you might want to know already before going into this book. Let's talk about the rating aspect of this book. This book feels like a very personal story of someone who is trying to find justice in a world which doesn't know how to live except the only way, which isn't right by any means. And even though it is a fantasy book, but it is more character driven than plot heavy, and I think that is why I couldn't give it a rating, because even though it did not give me a 5-star feeling, it was a 5-star book. I genuinely just feel this book is so good, and it made me feel so many emotions about the system, the characters, and everything else. And I loved how it showed the reality of the world even today. Like, a lot of the issues are same, and it is heartbreaking and relatable on so many levels that I was shook by the core from the very first chapter. And I think everyone should read this book. It isn't preachy, but it teaches you to speak up. It teaches you a lot of things that I want young people to know. And yeah, these are all my thoughts on this book. If you have read it, let me know what your thoughts were. And I also think that this book doesn't have any flaws per se, but things that could be improvised for you to enjoy the fantasy aspect of it more. But for the book, it was a gem, and it's still perfect for you to read. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this book review. All right, I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, goodbye.